Hello, welcome to your new beginning. This is an opportunity for a fresh start, or maybe it's just a continuing journey for you. I know you might have actually done lots of goal setting, vision board, have resolutions on what you want to do going forward. What I wanted to stop by to get you is tips for you to succeed. This is for you if you are a newbie, just want to be, you've just heard about property investing, trying to make sure you can grow your money, or even if you're an experienced property investor and you're looking to grow your portfolio, or whether you're a professional, never been into the world of entrepreneurship or investment, and you're just sort of trying to understand how you can dip your toes and maximize profit. My name is Tony Ayandari from Icon Range, and I'd like to give you tips for success in property investment. So let's get right into it. I have my notes here. I've got on my laptop really ready for you. Now, the very first tip I'm going to say this new year is you need to ensure you are educated. For a long time, many years, we've underestimated the power of education. It's amazing how we place so much importance in going to school, learning your numbers, learning your alphabet, but do not think it's important when it comes to business. Your education is key. What I always say to my students, my mentees, that you know what, that's the gift, the basis and the fundamental. When you learn them, the principles, it's a gift that keeps giving. So you want to be in a position where you can learn the fundamentals of property investment. Now, this is not saying you have to be an excellent student in property economics or learn the economy, but just the very basic idea of property investment. There are a lot of resources for you to get that. Certainly at Icon Academy, we offer loads of free information that will help you get started into property. But I also invite you to actually pay for your education. Normally said that whatever you pay for, you pay attention. It is really true. When it's costing you your hard-earned money, likelihood is you're going to pay attention to that education. So the very first tip is do not in any way play with your education this year. Is very key, and make sure it's a constant education. We can never stop learning. It's a constant thing you do. You go on YouTube, loads of free videos you can actually learn. Sign up to like Icon Academy, like our newsletter. Just try and fill yourself information, fill yourself with the knowledge that you need, and that would help fuel your investment. Number two, tap into the network of family and friends. For a long time, we always think when it comes to business and investment, we don't really need our family and friends. After all, they have no idea when it comes to property investment. So you're the first one actually dipping your toes in this. So you feel there's really nothing they can offer you. Absolutely nothing can be further from the truth. As a matter of fact, I was actually looking at my phone yesterday, and someone within my network just put it on their social media status saying, "Oh, please, who wants a 4-bedroom property for rent?" And this is, I'm an established property investment, but even after that got me excited. So things like that could help you actually tap into that world. And literally, what I did was send a message straight away saying, "I'm interested in this. Well, can we talk more?" And straight away we got a conversation. Now, this is someone I probably wouldn't have known that they were into property or had any access to property. So and this is not, this is something I did. I'm doing as an established property investment, but certainly did that even as a newbie. Remember when we started our service accommodation portfolio, one of the first things I did was went through my phone book to see who amongst my family and friends had access to properties that I needed to use for service accommodation, creating a win-win situation for both myself and my family member. And this is not just for your family members, it's for your friends, your network, your acquaintances, everyone that you know that you can actually help. They can help contribute to the success of your property investment. If you were into things like rent to rent, for example, where you rent the property out from your family or friends, creating a steady income for them, but also being able to use that property for whatever use, supported living, service accommodation, HMOs. And I'm sure if any of those terms doesn't sound like something you're familiar with, then definitely you need to go back to into one, which is Get Educated. And we have a lot of free videos where you can actually get familiarize yourself with any of those terms. Number three, that you want to get, this is very important because I see a lot of people trying to sort of mess around with this. Start now and get perfect later. This is very key for you in this new year. If you're wanting to succeed in this year, enough of procrastinating, enough of trying to refine everything and making sure it's all perfect before you get out. No, you start now, you get perfect later. There is no such thing as the perfect strategy, the perfect gold mine area, the perfect amount of money to start with. You start with what you've got now, see what strategies are available, property strategies you can do with knowledge you've got, with the finances you've got, with the investment area that you circle, and then you get perfect. The area we started investing in terms of the geographical area where we at Icon Range started investing in when we started is certainly not where we are now. We've moved around, and certain areas we would not go back to because of what we've learned. But the truth is we started. So what I'll implore you to do is start now and get perfect later. Number 4, take action. Following on from what I just said in number 3, I need you to take action in this new year. It's very key. I do know when you're messing around, I do not want you thinking, oh, well, we'll try and do it next month, and then the next month, and then the next month. Before you know it, you're in month 11, and you feel depressed that you've not really achieved anything this year. I don't want that for you. So what I'm saying to you, take action. So book yourself onto the next Icon property course. Book yourself, go do that property viewing, learn a bit more, speak to your family and friends about what you need to learn and what you need in terms of maybe either raising your capital or if they're going to give you one of their properties, you can use that as a rent to rent, or you can even help manage the property so you can learn and get your own city. Whatever you need to do, take action. Do not mess around. Do not keep. The next time, actually, one of the things I'll say in terms of taking action is do not also become a property cost junkie, because you don't want to be in a situation where it sounds exciting, you keep hearing and loading yourself with all the information, but do not take any action. That's certainly not what is going to help you in this new year. So it's very, very key that you take action. And lastly, 5 point is you need to, once you've done all of the first steps, I will need you to take a step back, review what it is that you've done. Remember we said start now, get perfect later. Review what it is that you've done. If there are things that you need to take away, then take them, certainly take them away. There's the other new things you need to bring in, then do that. This is something that I want you to do as a constant basis, on a monthly basis. Have your monthly board meeting, review what the process you've done, refine them. Okay, we refine them because we know that we desire to start, and there are certain things that we realize actually we shouldn't have, or we should have. You refine what you did and then you repeat. That is what's going to help you achieve success in this new year. So you review, you refine, and then you repeat the process again, and then keep doing that over and over again, tapping into your network, getting educated. It's all a constant rolling circle. You do not want to feel like, oh, well, I've done it, I've got educated and that's it done, or I've started and I don't need to look at what I'm doing. So it's a review and a refining process, and then repeat, and surely what you would have is success. I wish you all the best, and I know this year is going to be a great year for us all. Please stay tuned. Make sure you're not far. What you want to do once you've learned all of these things is come into the family, Icon Property family, and we'll be there to sort of support you, help you, hold your hands, and you have an accountability circle that would ensure that you succeed, not just for this year, for many more years, so you have something to pass on to the next generation. Until next time, our link is right here. Give us a chat. I'll be more than happy to help you. All right then, take care. Bye.